What's up, y'all? I'm back at it. Today is a little different. You know what I'm saying? I'm at one of the customers' houses. Man, he got a cold lineup, man. You feel me? But today, working on the wagon. E46 wagon on some E46 M3 wheels. And you know, I love the wagon. Y'all know I love the wagon. You know, I got the 525, you know what I'm saying? E39, you know what I'm saying? Rolling, you know what I'm saying? But we're not talking about them. We talk about this wagon right here. This wagon clean too. So he got the wagon, he got the wheels. He was like, Sean, I got some coilovers and some spacers. So I want you to slam it, make it look good. And you know, that's my specialty. This is what I do. So I'm excited. So first thing I do when I start working on these cars, especially when I'm putting coilover and stuff on them, I start in the front. So first thing I'm gonna do is the front. So got the car jacked up on jack stands. Next step is to take off the wheels, and then we're gonna get it cracking. So I'm about to hit the time lapse where I take the wheels off, and then I'll explain some other stuff. All right, y'all. See, now I got the tire off. Then you got the actual old shock. So when I pop the hood, it's gonna be 3 screws up top. Then you come down here, you got that right there for the tie rod. Jack the car up, take that off, right? Then there's gonna be one more screw right here at the bottom. Just unscrew that screw, spray some WD-40, hit it down a little bit, it'll slide down, and then you install the new one. So you got that, 3 screws up top. Take off the tie rod and link right there. Then you got that 1 screw on the bottom, right there. Hit it down a little bit. Yeah. All right, that's what we're gonna do. Now, first thing I'm gonna do is start disconnecting all the stuff that goes to us, all the brake line wires and all that. That brake line right there. Ooh, spooky. 1, 2, 3. So, all those are disconnected and away from that or anything happening. Then I'm gonna get a jack. I'm gonna take this jack off, jack it up. Jack it up, take that bolt out, and then I'm gonna take that bottom bolt out and start taking off the bottom piece, and then only bolt to be left is the top. So yep, that's what I'm about to do next. Let's get to it. Jack that up like that. Put a little pressure on it. Got a little pressure on it. It's a 16. Yep. Hit that. That ain't working, so I gotta get some grip pliers. Hold up. So I got that off, you see. Then I took that bolt off right there. Then now that just drops. You want to be careful with the brake lines and all that when you drop that. That just drops. But what I'll do is use a jack to support it. These control arm bushings are done. Oh, look at that. Pop the hood. I just thought about it. I look like Ezel right now. He had the yellow shirt with the black hat. Smokey! Anyway, take off these 3 bolts, then the shock just comes down. Then we can open up the new coilovers and see what we got. So I'm gonna take off those 3 bolts and then, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Got the spacers. Ooh. I don't know what size these are. They're 10 or 15. I think those are 15. With the bolts, we in the game. Okay. Now, coilovers. There goes the fronts. Oh, and I got the camber kit too. We can get wild. We can get busy. Got the camber too. All right. Put these on, get them adjusted, and get it cracking. So to start them off, like I said, 3 bolts at the top. We're gonna do the opposite way. Opposite way that we took them off. Line that up. So before camber plates back in the day, well, there's always been camber plates, but before me and the homies could afford camber plates, we used to jack the car up and pushed it down this way, inside, and tighten it up. We used to call that the camber mod. Tighten this up. There we go. This is where you adjust it. This is for the dampening for the shock. And this is where you adjust it, the actual height. So, I don't know where I want to put it yet. I just want to put it on, see how it sits, and put it back. Right now, we're just focused on getting the height right. So let's get it, man. So I'm gonna tell you right now, save yourself the time and put this in first. It's a pin that goes inside of the coilover right here. Pin right there. That pin goes in there. That goes on the bottom. So I'll put this in first. Then that bolt's gonna go in with the thing. And then later when I wanna adjust it, I ain't gotta do nothing but just unscrew this part. Then go up and down with it. So that's perfect. So leave that in there, screw that in there, and then I can go up there. And I ain't really got to play with it too much, you know what I'm saying? So if you're installing these, put the bottom in first. Then you put that bolt in. This. Like that there. That's how that go. You put the bottom on, then you know all that, bada bing, bada boom. Then you put that up there, and then I'm gonna put the wheel on. Then when I put the wheel on, that's gonna tell me my height. And then I'll take it back down, zap it back off, and see where I'm at. All right, so I got it mocked up now. I think we all know that's gonna be a little too low, but I'm still gonna put the tire on, see how it looks, and work my way up. At least I'll have a spot to where I can measure and go up. So, yeah, man. Now it's time to put these on and see what they're gonna look like. Okay, now that that's dropped, what you wanna do is, put your foot right there. And step. Take that off, take that off. That goes like that. Of course, that's gonna go back up like that, whatever. Look, this is the adjustment point right here. So I got these bottomed out. I kind of know where I want them. I'm gonna set them where I want them, then the reverse process. So line these up, set them where you want them, and then put them back, reverse process. All right, y'all, so I'm back at it. Back on the wagon. The swaggin' wagon, you feel me? And I'm putting the coilovers on. So last time I was putting on the fronts. So remember last time I dropped the car, the frontals on, I ended up adding the spacers on that we had got. Put those on there, spacers on there. Now the fronts is done on the wagon. I can't wait to drop it so y'all can see how the fronts look. Now I'm working on the rear. I already had to start working on the rear by taking the rear ones out and all that. But I'm gonna show y'all the process because it's very simple, man. So you start by, in the back you have the stock shocks. These aren't the stock shocks, of course. These are the coilovers that I already started installing because the battery died. But anyway, There's 2 screws. You go up in the back, and it will be locked up. Back here, right in this corner, you got to take all that stuff out in the back, which I already did. You take all this stuff out in the back, and you're gonna see the 2 bolts that go up top, right there to the shock tower. I believe there are 2 13 millimeters. So you can go in the trunk, take all this stuff out right here. Under that, you're gonna find 2 13 millimeter bolts. You take those 2 13 millimeter bolts off, bam. Then on the bottom is gonna be an 18 millimeter bolt. I would jack the car up, put the jack up under here, under the tire so it supports it. Jack it up, and then take this bolt out. So it don't just slam on you. Take that bolt out, bam. Once the bolt comes out, then you get the jack, you release it, and you drop it slowly. As you drop it slowly, the old shock should come out. Once the old shocks come out, then it's the reverse thing. You take the new shock, you put it up there, 2 13 millimeter bolts, tighten it down. Once you tighten it down, of course, you put all the carpet back, all that, whatever. Then, this is your adjustment right here. So you want to turn it down to how low you want to get it. And then right here, this is your spring. You can also, this is your stiffness of your spring, and you can also adjust it. So, then it's going to be the same thing for the other side. Take that off. You're going to see the 2 13 millimeter bolts. Same thing. Tighten those up, put that on, tighten that up, put that on. That got the spring on. Everything right. So now I just got to put the wheel on this side. That's it. It's pretty simple, y'all. Pretty simple.
Huh? You go to school for this? Or
Yep.
you just learned on the street?
I went to school for it.
Did it?
Yeah, but I learned more at the shop building. School don't do shit, but give you little credentials.
Hey,
Let's check it out, see what it do.
that's it?
Yeah. Look at it now. See how I got how the fender covers the tire now?
Uh-huh. You did both sides or just
Yep,
one?
both. Put your finger under there.
Yeah, that's cool. Before, you couldn't get no finger in there at all.
But over here, like they said in Mr. Society, check out the wheels. Until next time, y'all. Peace.